Hi everyone, and welcome to Ohio Valley Couponer. When you guys are seeing this, it's going to be Tuesday, February the 18th of 2025. I'm coming at you guys with another video, and oh my gosh, guys, you're going to want to stay tuned just to watch the insanity of this store and what they are trying to charge for some of these things. It is absolutely ridiculous. So, I did a video last week you guys saw about thrifting and me trying thrifting. I'm not a super, big thrifter kind of person. But I decided to check it out after watching some videos on YouTube, and I went to a Goodwill. My town, really the only thrift stores we have are Goodwills. We actually have 3 different Goodwills and a Habitat for Humanity store, but that's mostly furniture and things. So if you guys have a better thrift store, you might have better success. But Goodwill kind of dominates my town. So I've been checking out Goodwills, and I did a video last week checking out a Goodwill, and some of the things were so insanely priced. But guys, I went to another Goodwill in my town on the south side of town, and yeah, I can't believe it, but it was even crazier. It was even crazier. So you're going to have to see it to believe it. So that is what we're going to do on this video. Finding really good deals is kind of like finding a needle in a haystack, but I did find a few. But a lot of these things are just insane. So you're going to want to stay tuned to see and hear all about it. So anyways, heading to the Goodwill, and they were doing a tag sales, 50% off yellow tags, 25% off of red tags. Now, my Goodwills do this thing where they call it repurchased merchandise. Like, they buy it from stores or whatever, and they try to resell it. And so I guess, they buy these things from Walmart, and they try to resell it. And they say you're getting a deal, but really, I don't know. I don't feel like you are for most things. A couple of things here, I did check in the Walmart app, and they were a little cheaper. But some of these things were so outrageous, like this Operation game. Goodwill had it marked for $12.99, but literally, guys, I went to Walmart, right down the street, and they had it for $12. So, literally, cheaper at Walmart than Goodwill, which was just wild to me. What also was wild to me was the fact that the books at this Goodwill. So, literally, guys, we talked about a Goodwill. Got 3 Goodwills, like I said. The last Goodwill I showed you guys had books for 99 cents, but this Goodwill had them for $1.99. It didn't matter if it was kids, paperback, whatever. They were $1.99 instead of 99 cents, which is just crazy to me because literally, you go across town and they're, $1 more per book, which is not bad. Still $1.99. And some of these books are actually in really good condition, so it's still not bad, but I don't know. There's times you can get books for cheaper than that at Ollie's. Also, CDs, they were $1.99 as well. And at the last Goodwill, they were 99 cents, which is much more reasonable. I'm not sure why. It is so wild to me. These 2 stores are less than 5 miles apart from each other. It's just so weird. It's so weird. Now, this one did actually have some computer games, so if you're interested in those, there you go. Make sure to always check, is the CD in good condition, things like that, because you never know. You never know. So always check for things like that. But yeah, they were $1 more per item here. Now, I do believe the Goodwill, it was $1.99 at the other Goodwill I was at, and it was the same at this one. So that is the same price. So yeah, and that's, it's not bad if you don't do streaming services and stuff like that. $1.99. Now, with the CDs and the DVDs, always make sure you check and make sure the CD or DVD is not, scuffed up really bad, because it's not a deal if you can't even watch it or listen to it. So, now for the home items, they did have a lot of different, design pictures or whatever to put on your wall. They were $2.99, which I don't think is bad. And like I said, I am very impressed. The things at my Goodwills have not been in super bad condition at all. A lot of them actually look brand new. This could be good for gifting or things like that. And some of these things are, the sale tags. That could be even better. I did pick myself up this picture. Thought it would look good in my room. So for $2.99, that was pretty nice. Then we also grabbed this calendar here. Dry erase calendar / memo board. This was $2.99 as well, which I don't think is too bad, actually. It's really nice, and it's in great condition. So that was awesome. If you guys are risk takers, this is kind of the fun thing about Goodwill, is they do have random things like this. There's this huge lot of greeting cards and stickers and a sticker binder and stuff. This was $7.99, so you might be able to get some good use out of that. Now, if this works, this wasn't bad. It's a Dyson vacuum. This was only $9.99, so I would want to test it, of course, and see if it works right. That could be a good deal, potentially. Now, this I was actually really, if I needed a desk, this would have been a great price. They had this really nice desk. It had, cabinetry and, a filing cabinet drawer. This was only $9.99 put together. If you could haul this thing, it was really good. And, there's a little bit of scuffs on it, but honestly, it was in pretty great shape for $9.99. So that was actually impressive. So there were actually some pretty good deals on those things. But now we're back to the stupidity of Goodwill's prices. So at the other Goodwill, I showed you guys a lot of things that were 99 cents. That is not the case at the one across town. In fact, this one literally was so stupid. This crate, I'm sure you guys recognize that. That is clearly from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. They're trying to get $1.99 out of that. That is legit insanity. when I know it's $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Like, why on earth would I pay $1.99 there? Like, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Also, they had some, like, placemats here. They were trying to get $1.99 out of that, and they literally have those at Dollar Tree. I mean, not that exact design, but literally they have them for $1.25. So they're just, like, upcharging on things there. It's literally insane. Another thing, this dry erase board, that's $1.25 at Dollar Tree. They want $1.99. This is crazy. These notebooks, $1.99. Like, you can go and get those at Walmart, probably for under $1. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I thought this was kind of cool. A CD DVD cleaner. So I guess if you're getting a lot of your CDs, DVDs at Goodwill, this could come in handy. $3.99. Who knows if it actually works, but there you go. Something I do like when I go to Goodwill is seeing things from like the past, just like random things that are clearly super old. Just such a throwback. Here's another thing. These Fisher Price diapers, they're $1.25 at Dollar Tree. I think even cheaper at Dollar General, but they want $1.99 at Goodwill. They're just ridiculous. Like, they're not even trying to be competitive at all. I wonder if people actually buy these things at more than you would pay at, Dollar Tree or Dollar General. They did have a lot more toys here than at that other Goodwill I went to, but again, the pricing is more at this one. They were $1.99, and I believe the other store was 99 cents. I just find it crazy to me that the Goodwills are that much of different pricing, from one store to another, just a few miles apart. But anyways, if I could have found a puzzle that was like still in the shrink wrap, which the other Goodwill did have some of those, but it wasn't one of the ones that, just wasn't one that I thought, I was getting this for a gift for someone for Christmas, but it wasn't one I thought they'd like. But if I could find one that's new, I would definitely grab it. Now, the problem is with Goodwill and buying puzzles is there's a very high chance that not all the pieces are there. Very high chance. So I don't even want to take the risk unless I know that it's brand new and still in the shrink wrap. But they did have a lot of toys, and they did mostly, some of these were really overpriced. I think the cheapest one was like $1.99, kind of like that. There were some decent ones actually, like some trucks, dump trucks, things like that. There were some cool toy items, but some of them were kind of overpriced in my opinion. I don't know. Now, if these things work, there were not too bad of deals on a couple of these things. So like I did see like these George Foreman grills. It was literally $2.99. If it works and you do, give it a good cleaning, obviously, that could be a good deal for you. Also, they did have a crock pot as well for $2.99. That's a pretty awesome price. Again, if it works, it looked like it was pretty good shape. They had, a bunch of various things at the Goodwill. You could look for lamps, waffle makers. That was pretty cool. A desk lamp, but it also had like some compartments. That was $2.99. If it works, that's always a gamble, but that could be good. That's the thing. Some things are actually decent deals, but then some things are just so outrageous, especially the clothing department. I just can't get over the clothing prices. Now, like I mentioned on my last video, if you guys are super into, name brands and stuff like that, or like vintage clothing, this could be good for you. But regular things like this is insane. This is literally a Fruit of the Loom blue t-shirt. Comes in a pack. They want $6.99 for one shirt. These same kind of shirts, look at this, $9.95 on Amazon, and then at Walmart, they just come in that big multi-pack of different colors for $21.48. This is such a ripoff. Such a ripoff. Oh my goodness. Same kind of thing here with button downs. I literally saw today my Walmart had a bunch of men's button down shirts for like $4 or $5, brand new. And you just like on clearance. You can do so much better just shopping in clearance than, going to Goodwill, unless you're looking for a specific brand or something vintage. I mean, their clothing, at least in my area, is so overpriced. I heard some of you guys in the comments say, like, oh, I find stuff for $1. And that's great. Like, that's awesome if you are able to find stuff for $1. Around here, my Goodwills are pretty overpriced on the clothing. And it's just, like, insane. Insane. That's literally just a Walmart brand, George. Like, it's nothing crazy for $4.99. Like, I can get a new shirt if I get it on clearance for $4. Craziness. Same kind of thing with the kids' clothes, baby clothes. Walmart especially, you can find kids' clothing for dirt cheap, like $1, $2. Literally so cheap. Unless, again, you're looking for something vintage or something like very specific brand, you can get just as good deals at Walmart on clearance, literally. Even some of this stuff not on clearance, just regular price. Like a lot of the shirts here were $4.99, $3.99, just really pricey. And Walmart does sell Carters. Recently they had like packs of onesies or whatever, $6 for like 3 of them. That's cheaper than, buying them for $3.99 each at Goodwill. So yeah, pretty crazy. But oh my gosh, guys, the needle in the haystack, the best finds of the day here you are about to see in the front of the store. So they had some random items at the front of the store that were kid related. Like they had this stroller for $19.99 that was really good. We did end up picking up a couple of these things. This toy kitchen, it actually still works. $6.99. These trikes, they had a pink one and they had a red one. $2.99, and they were in pretty good condition. I mean, you could do a little bit of touching up, but pretty good for $2.99. That's phenomenal. And then they also had this, you know, some like random toys. They had this Doc McStuffins, like vet kind of kit thing. This was $3.99. So those actually were really good deals, and they were in great condition. So that was like the needle in the haystack, the best finds of the day there. They also had hats for $5.99. I mean, you can go to TJ Maxx. I see TJ Maxx have hats cheaper than that. I mean, craziness. So yeah, guys, wrapping up at this Goodwill, what do I think of this? Well, it makes the other Goodwill look a lot cheaper. It makes it look like it's a lot cheaper because so many things were like $1 more at this one, and those dollars add up. I will say some of the things did have a better selection, like those toys at the front that were dirt cheap. That was great. And like the home like wall pictures, those were a much better selection at this Goodwill than the other one. But things like CDs and books and housewares, like little, you know, kitchen housewares, things like that, way cheaper at the other Goodwill. Like a lot of these things at this Goodwill that were $2.99 were 99 cents, like those kind of things at the other Goodwill. So I think that this one definitely is more expensive. But yeah, I mean, it's all about, you know, just being kind of the right place at the right time. Sometimes you find really good deals. You just never know until you look. So I don't know. But this Goodwill, they were out of their minds, especially on the Fruit of the Loom shirt. I did such a double take when I saw that for $6.99. That was wild to me. So, and having those Dollar Tree items for more, that was crazy. But anyways, guys, that's all I got. I hope y'all did enjoy this video. A lot of you guys seem to really enjoy the last thrifting video I did, and I actually think, if nothing else, you know, it's kind of fun to go in these thrift stores and just see how much they want to charge for things. It's kind of crazy, but also kind of entertaining at the same time. So that's all I got. Hope y'all enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.